He's a tactical genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. Eyeball top number here to you and me. With his gun and moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works for the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the quarterback to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. To the perfect cup, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Just for fun, we'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic. VP4TV.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Welcome to VP4TV. You're watching a Tactical Genius production. Please welcome your commentary team for this match, 9ball.com and Super Admin aka Steve Chaplin, CEO and President of Celeris, Inc. Good luck to both players and have a good one.
Right, good afternoon, good evening to Steve.
Good afternoon, good evening.
Hang on a minute. There we go. Now, for some reason, the bloody chat's not showing again. I don't know what the hell's going on. I fixed it the other day, and the chat's working on my other screens, and yet it's not working here. Anyway, I tested it.
Chat window, so you can always use that.
Yeah, I tested it the other day, and it was working, so I don't know why it's going skew whiff again. Anyway, welcome everybody. We have what I like to call the quarter-final match tonight in the 2026 10-Ball World Championship. We have Cobra representing the UK and Silent but Deadly representing Japan. And they go ahead at the top of the hour, race to 13. And the winner of this match will play the loser of the hot seat match tomorrow, which is at 1 p.m. I'll just be getting home at that time, or 1 p.m. GMT, that is. And that's a match between Acero, also from Japan, and Spectre Dawn, going for his first major title. Spectre Dawn representing the UK. But this one's going to go before that one. And Cobra, of course, multiple virtual world champion, looking to knit one closer to Albinario, because Albinario's already gone home. It's going to be a tough one tonight. I think this could be very close, or it could be a blitz, but who knows? I haven't a clue. Steve will give you a better idea on what he thinks.
I do think it's going to be a close match. Cobra, you got to favor just because of history, how much he's won, and he played very good last match. He pulled out a win in a tough match against Matt. But, SPD, he seems to be playing this the right way. I mean, he plays a lot of safeties, which I think is good. He plays very good safeties for the most part. And his break, I think he's got an advantage on the break. Now, knowing how this goes, you never know what's going to happen on the break, but we have seen him break 2 matches where he's above 80%, which is phenomenal. So, it all comes down to mistakes, but if you break a lot better than another guy, that can make up for a couple more mistakes. And it could go either way. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's certainly going to be one of the better matches. I'll be very surprised if this isn't, right down to the wire.
Yeah, while you're talking, I'm trying to fix my chat, and I don't think this is working. I'm going to have to delete it and reinstall it all. For some reason, it just won't work. Let me try something else. Hang on a minute. I wonder if I go to there. Hopefully I can get this done before.
So we're just a couple minutes away from starting here. And I'm sure that some of you guys watching and listening are going to come up with scores. Is anybody going to favor SBD? I think Cobra will be the favorite for most of you guys, but I just can't imagine that this not being a really good match.
Right, hold on.
We've already got Albinario out. Is this going to be the time where both Albinario and Cobra are both out? Neither one makes it to the finals. I guess it happened
Hold
in
on a
Bank
minute.
Pool, but Bank Pool's not 10 ball where these guys have dominated. So let me take a quick look here at the stats and look at the champions. And let's look at it by game. So Cobra has won 2 10-ball world championships and Albin has won 2. So that's, Albin's out. So Cobra could actually get ahead of Albin in this category, which I'm sure he'd like to do.
Right, I've copied the chat off one of my other screens, and it doesn't seem to be working either. Hang on a minute to type something.
BFO is here. Good evening, BFO.
No, I haven't a clue what's going on. Right, well, let's talk about me first, because I'm obviously more important than anything else that's going on here tonight.
Of course.
Last night, me and Larry defended our... Oh, it is working. Or it's working, but it's disappearing. I'm going to have to reset that. The chat is appearing, but it's disappearing.
And the room is up.
Last night, we defended our 8-ball doubles title. We smoked Romario. Who the hell was Romario playing with? Was it Stefan? 5-0. And I never missed a ball. And then we had a rematch where Romario refused to play, and we won 5-1 in that. And I never missed a ball in that either. How about that?
Look at that leg. Boy, Cobra put it about a half inch from the end rail. So Cobra gets the first break.
I didn't get in time to see it. I was too busy talking about myself.
Well, I mean, they both were good. Cobra was excellent. And he's got a ball down, and he doesn't have a shot, but he's definitely got a pretty easy safe here. I think he'll just hide it up behind the 8 and move the cue ball down there behind the mess of other balls.
Let me test this again.
Boy, that was not a good safety. Wow. And he's going to pay for this because he is going to get safed up here. Now, personally, I would go the other way that he's going, but this will work too.
Good evening to Tam. Right, what I need to do is I need to go into the Botrix page,
and
to
that's
actually
real important, getting him on the rail.
To check the box to keep the chat on the screen, because it's obviously defaulted. The reason that we had problems with the chat the other day is because Botrix updated their chat bot to deal with normal sort of widescreen broadcasts as well as broadcasts for mobiles. They updated it, and that's why my bot didn't work. But it's defaulted to disappear in the chat.
A very difficult kick. And that's not a bad attempt at it, but it's going to be ball in hand. Boy, I tell you, getting a guy when you get him on the rail, it takes away the bottom of the cue ball. It really limits what you can do. So, I mean, he could go for the 3 foul here. If he's not going to go for the 3 foul, he needs to try to break out the 3-4 right now, because it's going to be very difficult to get to where you could shoot the 3 from where the 2 ball is. So I think he's either going for the 3 foul, and that's what he is doing.
There's that blues. That 2's just blocked the line.
That 2 ball saved him, because he probably had a pretty easy hit. Now this is a tough hit with the 2 ball there. So you got to kick at this. I think he can kick behind the 6. This is real tight whether you hit the 10 or the 6, but I think that's what he's got to do. And he gets a good hit out of it. He's going to get another reward.
Nope.
Oh, I think he can make that. But that was a nice hit. It's difficult to three foul good players because they kick well. You got to really get them locked up.
There's something we need to discuss about Killer, Steve. A couple of things. When you're ready.
Let's wait till later.
It's not often I agree with Romario, but I do agree with Romario. I think Romario's got a very good point, what he suggested, and I think you'll come around to our way of thinking. And there's it is still bugged as well.
No, there's no bugs.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he does here because he's not in the greatest position to play safe. But there are options. I think I'll try to put him on a 7. No, he goes up table with it. That's not a bad play.
There's an edge. There's a very thin edge in that 3 ball. I mean, you could use a little bit of left to make sure you can hit it, but you check the cue ball slightly. You might not get away from it. I think he's just got the edge. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's very good. So
I think we might be seeing quite a lot of this tonight in this match.
Yeah, he can kick. He can go to the side rail. And I would go to the side rail near him. Now, to go to the side rail near him, you're probably going to have to draw it. Excellent hit. And, well, I mean, he's got a shot, but it's very close to the rail. So he may not want to shoot this. Now, it's a pretty easy safety to put the 3 ball on the end rail and use the 8 ball. And I think that's what he'll try to do here.
Yeah, that'll work as well. Still an easy hit though, but maybe not an easy hit. I'm looking at the line where the side pocket is. That might be in the line that you want to try.
No, this
is
an easy
so?
two
Is
railer.
It before the side pocket?
So you call this 3 in the side pocket. Try to hit it that direction. And you're trying to bring the 3 down to the end rail. Now he's not calling it, which is a mistake. And
commentators, I said there was a problem with that side pocket. I think that was the problem.
I mean, he put English on it, opened up. He didn't need to do that.
So, Cobra, the first good opportunity now to set this scoreboard rolling. And again, it's just a test of cue ball. Now, is he down far enough in this 4? Not quite. I would have liked. Well, you couldn't go much further. He'd have been interfering with the 8 ball, but how's he going to hold for this 5 ball? That's what I'm curious about.
He can shoot it in the side pocket. You can just slide over and shoot it on the side.
Oh, he's held it.
Well, he was able to hold it. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be 1-0 Cobra.
I have a question for Chimpy. Good evening to Chimpy. Did you hear anything about Mark? About Steve-O? Did you hear anything from him? And basically, the question I'm asking you is, if you did hear, are you keeping it quiet? Because I do know that you and him were on. Yeah, you're saying he's fine. You know he's fine, but you know there was an issue, don't you? He's told me, but I'm not telling anybody. I'm keeping that private, confidential. That's up to him to tell people if he wants. He told me because he finally replied to my WhatsApp. Because obviously I know you've been on the stream and you've not said anything when I've asked where he is, and I haven't heard the response from him. Well, Cobra gets first blood. Right, you have no idea. So he hasn't. You haven't asked him why he's not been around. Well,
and that's 2 for 2 on the break for Cobra, and that's 2 for 2 coming up with nothing.
Well,
He does have a safety play here. You can use the 4-ball. It's a little bit delicate.
Well, all I'm going to say is he's been unwell, and that's all I'm going to say on it. Because as I said, it's up to him. There's no point me blubbing stuff out.
The proper shot here is kick and stick this. It's a little bit tricky because of the 3-ball, but you can try to bring I'd call it in the side pocket. I'd try to kick and stick it.
I think he's left that. That's not hit a rail as well.
That was, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there.
Well, I think he was trying to come off the back to go behind the 3 there, and he didn't obviously get to a rail. He didn't hit it hard enough. I think he was trying to use the 3-ball.
Yeah, that was hard to do. I would have tried to kick it, the 1 into the 3, call the 1 in the side pocket on the other side, and try to bring the cue ball back behind the 4. Well, he's probably going to have to shoot the combo here. And, well, maybe he's going to try to, I was looking, I didn't see the 2. Yeah, he's probably going to have to shoot the combo unless he's going to bump the 4. I mean, can you try to go behind it and shoot in the side or up in the corner? Yeah, you can, but those kind of real tight shots like that are tricky. He's got an angle where he can try to pull it back and shoot up in the corner, but that's, yeah. I think I'd probably play for the combo here, even though I hate combos, just because the position's tough. Now, he's going for the position. Oh, he went for the bump. And he's got it up in the corner. That's not a bad play.
Yeah, Potman's in a similar situation. Yeah. I think Potman's been undergoing treatment. Well, this is a bit fiddly, I think, over this 8-ball, is it?
No, he's fine.
No,
I mean,
not really. He's okay.
This. I mean, that's a shot good players make. I know a lot of people have trouble with that shot, but that's a shot that good players are going to make almost all the time.
Well, he's going to have to work to get a shot in this. He's probably going to try and play it back into the left side here as we look, because he's got no pot. Or is he running forward to come out and play it past 8? Well,
yeah, I think that's a good play.
He's pretty much got there. Still slightly the wrong angle.
Oh, he's going to have to go across and come back because the 10's in the way to go forward. So he's going to have to hit this with a little draw, a little left English, and bring it back across.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hervey. He's not been on for a long while.
Well hit. So Cobra seems to be playing well here.
Well,
it's going to be 2-0.
He's been putting in the time. He's been getting a fair bit of practice, and no doubt when I haven't been here either, because in the last couple of days he's been putting in practice.
Well, I've seen SPD here a lot too.
Has he? Oh, well. Obviously, Japanese time is here. Wink, wink. Oh, the cheating Canadians at the curling. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Going over the hog line and touching the stone after he should have released it. Yeah.
Yama's here to root
support
for
his fellow countrymen.
Yeah.
Welcome to Yama. That's right. That was a bit of a dud one. Well, wait a minute. 4 balls thinking about it. Well, this is going to be a combo, is it? Let's have a look.
No, he's pushing.
Oh, no, he can't see it. He can't see it. I thought he could see it.
You got to push to a kick here. There's nothing you can do except push to a kick. I might push down behind the 6-ball just because, it's one of those that's you'd like to shoot it because where the 4 is, but now see, I don't like that push because this is how you get safed up. You bank the 1, pass the side pocket, try to put the cue ball down by the 10.
Yeah.
And you got the 3-7 there.
That's exactly what I was thinking myself. Yeah.
It's
good line to get there.
It's a little tricky trying to hold the cue ball. He's going to go the other way, which is also fine. This actually might be better because it's a little tricky. And
He's going to get there. Yeah.
It's going to work.
Now, in behind the 1 would be good here, but the problem is there's traffic in the way of this 1 ball. But if he gets it, no, he's hitting it in the front.
Well,
he's got a bump as well. That'll work, will it?
Yeah, that'll work good. He couldn't get behind it from where he was. Not
he couldn't.
Doing something crazy.
Curling's a great game to watch. So it is. The trouble is we only see it at every 4 years.
There's only kicks the 2-railer, side rail, side rail. That's really the only way you can kick at this. He decides to just try to tie stuff up, and I don't think that's really that great a play.
Do you really want to try and go on that 3 ball to play it past the 8 ball like that?
Well, it depends on how you get on the 2. Obviously, he's going to play the combo. If he gets good on the 2, then getting to the 3 isn't that tough. If he's got the wrong angle, then it can be really tough. Yeah, I mean, you're close to the 2, and it could be very easy to get between the gap, but it just depends on what you end up with here.
You're going to have to sort of roll this stone dead.
Yeah, well,
he's got to hope the 2 doesn't go in. He's got to hope the 2 doesn't go in.
Well, you play position on the 3 here, or you do this and dink it and make sure.
Now, this is the one that's, I think he's left this 2 square, has he?
This is not the greatest angle.
No.
You would have rather had the cue ball above, although I don't think you could have necessarily
Loads
got
of
that.
left English.
Does the 3-7 go? The 3-7 I think you could play the combination.
That's a bit.
I think you can make the 3-7. I mean, you'd
have to manufacture that a good bit, so you would.
He's going to go above it. Does it go in the corner pocket?
Well, it does go past the 8, but it's very tight. That's what I was saying about, do you want to play it, and especially at this angle as well.
Well, you can always play safe. I mean, you can always roll this cue ball up on the 8. Now, see, I wouldn't have done that way. I would have rolled the cue ball on the 8, let the 3 brush the 7.
This is an easy hit up and down, isn't it?
Yeah, you could have gotten better by playing for the 8 ball. I know the 3 ball was going to brush the 7, but that didn't really matter as long as you didn't make the 3 in the corner.
Oh, this could go in.
Pretty good attempt.
He's going to get a roll as well.
Should have called the side pocket. And that's no good. So, could be 3-0 now.
That's like, saying that curling is boring is a bit like them people that say cricket's boring, who can go 5 days and end in a draw. That's because they just don't appreciate the intricacies of the game, the subtleties of the game.
I was playing a Yankees said 10-ball play. Well, that just depends on who's running the tournament. I mean, the WPA rules have that. Any WPA event spots.
Good evening to Liquid. Liquid will tell them. He'll tell you how good I played last night. I was excellent. Did I tell you how good I played last night? Have I mentioned that yet? Where's Larry? Larry will back me up. The only problem is that's the best I've played in about 10 years. Cricket is boring.
I can't believe you're partnering with a guy that has a trackball.
Yeah, I put up with Larry. Yeah.
You sure it's not the other way around?
Larry made more errors than I did last night. He'll even hold his hands up and admit it. Mind you, I must admit as well, I did put him in the odd corner or two in a couple of shots.
Well, it's 3-0.
Well, Cobra couldn't have asked for a better start.
So far, Cobra's been winning the moving game because that's sort of what this match has been about.
Well, I think Cobra had a fair idea what he was going to get in this match. He was going to be getting a fair bit of safeties here and there.
Yeah, he's got some rolls too. Not that SPD has not played good safeties, but Cobra's kicked well too, and that's a huge part of it. Kicking's a huge part of the game when you get in these kind of moving matches.
He's broke pretty damn good there as well, because if he gets this one ball, gets on this two, he's out. He's going to be 4-0 if he doesn't do that and hook himself.
Well, you had to know that you were going to hit that. I'm kind of surprised you held it in English. Maybe just kind of let it roll behind
Well,
it.
he's going to be annoyed at that because he knows fine well he gets the one ball, gets on the two, he's expecting to be out, and that's a poor shot to end up there.
Well, you can make this 2-ball. I mean, this is a makeable kick here.
Yeah, where's the cue ball going to be ending up though? That needs to go by the side pocket. And I don't think it has. Nope. Well, now here's a golden chance here for SBD. He needs to get out. He needs to get on the board and punish that mistake from Cobra. That really was a poor mistake from Cobra there.
Well,
you need to, hit it harder. Make sure you bump it out the way.
Where he was, watch out. Where he was, it was going to be difficult to do that.
Yeah, it was tough.
He should have just not put so much English on it and let it go behind the 5 and 6.
It's going to cost him. Welcome to Albinario.
And both these players have nice looking logos.
That's a ninja, isn't it? So SBD gets gifted an opportunity to get on the board. How's that? How much is that going to cost Cobra? That mistake? Because
we'll see how SPD breaks. I mean, breaking and running out, just straight breaking and running out, I'd give SPD the advantage. Not that Cobra's bad at that, but I think he's not quite as good as SPD. There's 2 balls in and no shot.
No.
Now, this is super critical. This is a tough push.
Well, I think you leave an edge of that one ball, because the one problem you've got is if you leave a full ball, you could easily be putting yourself in trouble.
I like
you
your
leave
idea.
A full ball hitting this.
Push it up to the end rail and leave him an edge. Leave him the left side of the ball. He's going to push and leave him an edge this way, which I don't like that as much.
No, the problem with this edge,
if you're up an end rail and you leave him an edge,
there's a line round the back. Yeah,
this,
a line round the back there.
That's just way too easy. You put him on the end rail, and then that shot's a lot more difficult.
Exactly. A double hit here a double kiss wouldn't probably do a great deal of harm in this one ball if it hits it twice. You banked it.
Well, that's just the wrong speed. You either got to hit that a lot harder or slow roll it so you barely touch it. I mean, that speed there is just sellout speed.
Straight across for the 2 up the rail.
If he was going to get the cue ball to come down behind a 9 ball or something like that, he would have had to hit it harder.
Well, I think with that shot there, I think SPD's just returned the favour here to Cobra, because Cobra should stick this one away. The only concern I would have would be the 5 ball to the 6 ball, and the 6 ball doesn't go past the 9, and it goes past the 7.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Just got to get on his 5 good.
Now, the
Just need to
ideal
be
shot
above
for
it.
me,
You should be able to roll down.
just get out into the table and
Yeah,
get the
and
right
that's good
angle,
enough.
and he's perfect.
Now, there's a lot of angles that would have worked there. So it's going to be 4-1, I think.
Now, none of the chat's actually appearing on the bloody screen now at all. I've noticed. Oh, there's something bugged with the thing. So that little respite that Cobra gave SBD, that's very quickly snuffed out. It's gone back to a 3-rack lead.
Yep. It's not going semi. Is this supposed to be semi?
Right, so
It
into
is.
rack
It's
number
been
6.
rebranded SBD. So Cobra needs to give him a little help. And there's a ball in, there's a shot, and this table's not that great. So the 5 ball, if you're going to try to run out, you're going to need to bank that 5 ball. That's doable. So that's one of those situations, like you can 2-rail bank the 5 and use the 10 to hook. So you can always play for that. If you do play for the bank and you get funny, then you're going to have to come up with some kind of safety, whether it's thinning it or whatever.
Yeah, but do you not hope you get yourself an angle in the 3 and have a run at the 5 ball and see if you get lucky, and then deal with the situation that arises? No,
I wouldn't run at this. It's too difficult. It's too uncontrolled. I'd play shape for the bank, and if I didn't like what I got, I'd play safe. You don't want to swing at stuff and end up. He's just playing for the safety here. I guess he's going to go behind a 9. I mean, he just played position for the safe, which is a smart thing to do. I mean, this is pretty guaranteed safe here. Would have been better if he rolled it up on the 9, though. But it's still pretty damn good.
Well, 2-rail kick.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a run at that thing, anything could happen. That's a smart play. I mean, would you like to be kicking at this?
It's going to just catch it.
Yeah, but it's going to be a sellout.
Right, this is the only problem with this angle is you've got to go far enough. I don't know whether he can stun this in hard enough so that he's actually coming away from the 8 ball when he pots this 6,
No,
and then he could bump the 9.
No, you're okay with that 8 ball is. Even if you
think
brush it a
so?
little, it's not going to matter. Yeah, because of where the 7 is, you're just draw around 2 rails.
You see, he's hit it hard enough to make sure that he's not interfering with his. Now this could go funny if he plays this soft and doesn't bump this 9 ball full in the face, unless he's just trying to trickle into the gap. In fact, he's not even interfering with it at all. Quite right.
That's a better way to play it. You don't want to bump balls unless you have to. It's going to be 5-1. Cobra's looking really strong.
Yeah, I see the chat there now. See, if any of these guys has a bathroom break, I can go and actually edit the Botrix thing and keep the chat permanently on screen, because that's what I used to have previously. It's everything's probably defaulted, and I just haven't checked the box, and I need to just check the box again to keep it on screen, because it's disappearing after like 5 seconds, I think. Right, we've got many people's in the room, including the players. Oh no, it's 5. I thought it said 9. Right, so the break was dry, and a shot to start here for SBD.
This is tough to shoot at because of where the two
Not
is.
a heck of a lot doing here, by the way.
You almost have to play safe. Yeah, I mean, can you shoot at this? Yeah. I mean, there's ways you can get to the 2, but not going to be easy. If he's going that way, he's got to avoid the 7 ball.
I know what I'm doing. I'm going cutting that to that rail to go at the short rail. Left English off the rail and around with the cue ball. Miss a double hit and duck up into amongst these balls here. It's a bit acrobatic and crazy looking. And if it works, it looks good. And if it doesn't, there's a bump. There's a
exactly what I would have done. I would have brought the 1 straight down the table too. Even if you don't get the bump, if you get him end rail to end rail. Now, if you don't get end rail, you could be in real trouble. So he's going to kick at this. And
that'll do.
A great shot if it doesn't scratch.
Where's the cue ball going?
Now, you can get behind the 4 ball, no problem, to get this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd try to kick. I'm not sure I'd try to kick behind the 1 here. I think you got a better chance if you hit the 1 ball first, not the rail.
Oh, dear. Oh, that was not a great effort. That was not a great effort. Commentators, I said that was a perfectly good path to get to that 1 ball. I don't know what he saw. Maybe the line he was taking was dependent on where he was wanting to hit the 1 ball itself, rather than going to the rail and hitting the back of the 1 ball. I think that's maybe what caught him out there. Anyway,
yeah.
Nevertheless, it's another opportunity for Cobra to start making things hurt here for SBD. Now, he's got to make sure he bumps this 8 ball out of the way. Although he doesn't want to bump the 8 ball onto another ball and lock everything up, which he hasn't done.
Yeah, Cobra's playing good. Things are going his way. He's winning a movie game.
Yeah, he's he's almost playing as good as I played last night. Did I mention how good I played last night?
We heard about that. So I don't think SBD's missed a ball, and he's going to be down 6-1. And he hasn't missed a ball yet, so that's pretty high level of play here.
That makes it hurt even more, looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah, but this is the way pool is. I mean,
let it go.
You can play pretty good and still get drilled.
Well, there's definitely a crisis on here, and it's slightly more than a mini crisis. It has to be turned over rather rapidly in the next few racks, I would think, or this match could just run away into the distance. Welcome to Spud Boy. Don't forget that match tomorrow, guys. Obviously, if you're unemployed or you're doing nothing else and you live in the UK, that match starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I'll be just dashing home at that time. That's a hot seat match between Spectre Dawn and Acero. Should be a good one. I'll probably miss the first rack or so, but I'll be on to see the rest of it. I'll probably just have a quick coffee and that'll be about it.
Yeah, I'm planning on being up for that. Sounds like a good one.
This will be the first time I think I'll get to see Acero, provided he shows up and everything goes okay. Check that big time.
Well, you know, if you're SBD, you got to hang in there because you know you're playing pretty. You're playing
Yeah, I mean,
well.
it's not as if.
It's just
I mean, he's not
happening right now for him.
The one thing he's not done is contributed to his own downfall by silly mistakes and stuff. You can only all you have to do is just stick in there and just waiting something happening and waiting on an opportunity and putting it away.
Slim's asking
and maybe
you a
getting
question.
a break to work. Who's streaming that? Well, that'll be in Slim's channel, Slim. And it's on Twitch.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously you need to play safe here. This is tricky. I mean, that's a pretty good play from, you know, you aren't going to do a lot better than that from what he had.
Now, in behind the 8 ball up and down and maybe get a rub off the 1 and use those balls to get cover. You never know.
This is not a tough hit, but yeah, you definitely would like to play.
Well, it's called the 5 ball. He's called for the 5 just in case, but I think the idea is he gets a hit and gets a roll of the ball here.
And I like the speed he hit it. That was a nice speed where, you know, he just didn't catch the 1 right to get safe.
Well, no doubt he's going to be in trouble again in a second or two. I've got no doubt of that. Off the short rail and back in behind this cluster of balls, or is he going to go long rail, short rail? Yeah, he needs to hit it, though. He hasn't hit it. He has not hit it. And he's left it on.
Boy.
That was not a great hit. I mean, it was a big target to get that cue ball in behind them. Now, how do these balls lie? So we'll give him the 1 ball.
One of the ways you do that is you just hit the 1 ball a little too fat. That can make that happen.
1 ball to the 2 ball isn't exactly 100% guaranteed.
Oh, I think he'll get on the 2.
Make sure he avoids the 4. Come out into the table far enough. Okay so far. Now, we know the 5 ball goes. And again, the problem here, I think, is the 7 ball's a bit of an annoyance. You want to obviously go over it. The problem is if you go over this side to take the 5, you're definitely going to be bumping the 6. No doubt about that.
I think you want to bump the 6.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be part of the plan here.
Now, the other thing is that if he comes down to where the cue ball is now, he can pot the 5 ball. But the obvious thing then is he'd be leaving a 6-8 combo, which isn't dead set, but it's easily made. So he has options here. He can go for the breakout, but he doesn't 100% need to break out the 6 because the combo is definitely a very strong possibility. Let's see what he decides. Oh dear, well he's got to pot the 4 ball first. Now you see, there you go. He said his eye on the 5 ball and how he wants to line up for it and totally forgotten about the 4.
The only problem with breaking it from this side is you have to draw the ball. If you go forward, bad things can happen here because you're going to hit the 6 and then the cue ball is going to want to go to the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
This shot needs to be a draw shot, or you could hook yourself with the 8. Oh, he got over the top of it. Okay, that's good. I think he hit it hard enough that it slid over the top. That's a good shot. Yeah,
it's still on. The problem is he has to hold this cue ball though. Try to kill it. Yeah, and he's managed to hold it as best he could. That's not bad. Again, do you want to try and hold this again, or just let it run around the corner and come out and avoid the 10? No, he's doing it dead weight.
Run. Yeah. So here we go.
Well, the mistake from Cobra, and that's the first big mistake from Cobra I can recollect, where he's actually missed a pot.
That might be the first ball missed in this whole match.
I think he might be right as well. Yeah. So that's what needed to happen. One way or another, SBD had to get a little break and take advantage of it.
Well, that's got to make him feel a little better. And he's not out of this match, you know. I mean, he can do the same thing that Cobra's been doing.
Well, if you can get the break working, get the odd ball or so and get a shot, you never know.
He needs to push out a little better. That's hurt him.
Yeah.
And
I don't hear anything going.
I don't either.
Cutting the one.
Either cut the one or you can play safe.
Oh, no.
This is an easy safe. A lot of left English take the one ball straight down the
check
table.
it up with the two. Yeah.
You got the 5, 6. You don't even have to get on the 2. You get the 5, 6, 7. I'd be tempted to play safe here. Now, if you are going to shoot this, you're going to have to go all the way down the table. And if you hit the 6, you could be done. Yeah, so that's what I would have done every time.
He's okay.
I think he left the window, didn't he?
Got the edge of the 5 covering it.
I mean, that's just a simple safety. I mean, that's.
Oh no, there's an edge. He's left an edge, and he's got to go. He's got to miss the 4 ball here.
I think
he's going to have to spin this.
There.
Why is he not playing this with right English? Because if he's playing it with left English, is going to run into them.
No, because if he can get on top of this, he couldn't get on top of it.
Yeah,
see if he could have got on top of that and brought the 1 ball straight up the.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he played that, because I think the idea was he should have tried to get round the back of the 4 and come around and down.
Well, if he couldn't get on top of the 1, yeah, I mean, because that was going to be no good otherwise.
He's sort of got away with this.
He may get this back. I mean, this is kind of tricky.
You've been watching any of the Texas Open, Steve, according to Spud Boy. Is that a 10-ball tournament?
Yeah, they had. I think they had 1 pocket, 10-ball. I watched a bunch of 1 pocket. I watched Tony Chohan play a lot.
There was something on YouTube the other night there. I don't know whether it was that one that Spud Boy's talking about.
Did he call it?
I don't. No, it's a missed call.
Well, he may get this back. This is a little tricky here. I think you do have a safety here. Hit it with a low right. Get the 2 ball out of there. Stop the cue ball. But
why not kick it up and down and call it into the corner?
You could do that too.
Just go hell for leather.
But if you're going to do that, you might as well give it back, which is what he did. I mean,
well, he's going to go the other way, I think.
And this pretty good chance of getting safe here. Medium speed, just kind of like that.
Yeah, that
that's
works.
An excellent shot.
Watch the knuckle. Now, he hasn't called the pocket yet, but I'm pretty certain he's going to do it, yeah. Just got to watch that middle pocket knuckle jumping out and grabbing this cue ball. Just like that. Commentator's eye again. It was a very fine line to get there into that spot on the 2 ball. And just caught that point. So remember what I said?
Here he'd be out.
Well, you remember what I said a couple of racks ago? I said, anything can happen, or things need to start happening. Well, we've already had one thing happening where Cobra's missed a 4 ball over a pocket, and now he's missed the kick, and SBD's got a chance of pinching another rack here.
And I like that, going to the other rail, control the speed. He doesn't have the greatest angle on this, but
He'll probably just play it straight up in the corner, won't he? Yeah.
Yep, he's good.
Now, how tight's that 8-ball? I think the 8-ball... Oh, now, hang on a minute. Yeah, that 8-ball is married to the rail. You're going to have to get good on this, by the way.
Yeah,
And he's got a perfect angle to get good on it.
Does he?
Oh, well, he's not hit it.
I didn't think he did. He's kind of straight in.
He's not hit it at all. That's poor.
No, he's not. He doesn't even have a shot.
No, that is really, really poor.
Yeah, I didn't like the angle he had on the
again.
7.
He's blown it.
Well, it was like he got funny on the 6. That's a good shot. He got funny on the 6, and because he was funny on the 6, he got funny on the 7, and it.
Well, by the time he got to the 8, he was laughing. Aye, yeah. Well, maybe I never looked at the angle he had on that last ball there, but obviously it was nowhere near good enough to manipulate the cue ball far enough.
This is tough. Safe. He's
going all out for it. He's held the rail. It's held the line.
Wow,
it's going in.
Shot.
Yeah,
that was a great shot.
Well, there's a big 2-rack swing right there. I mean, Cobra misses the kick, hits the jaw. SPD has the table at his mercy. It was all about cue ball, and he failed.
Well,
he failed miserably.
Well, I'm not sure it works right on doubles. It should work on singles.
So, Cobra back to a 5-rack lead.
Liquid, if you think there's issues, send support a message detailing them.
Well, the break from Cobra was dry. There's a very thin cut in the 1. Cue ball running around the angles. Needs to miss the 3-ball to get up top to a shot in the 2.
Sure, I like shooting the 1. You could shoot it the other way too, but that's a little tricky also.
Well, he's round the back of the 3.
The speed's okay. Slow down. Slow down.
He's gone too far. Just announced too much weight. The odd error has crept in the match, but SPD's not been able to take full advantage of his opportunities so far. Missed out and winning that last rack.
And not a bad shot there, just to hit it, not totally sell out. See what Cobra decides to do here.
I think this is a wee bit dodgy. Let's have a look at the line. Did you want to go two rails here to try and use the 5 and 7, send the 2-ball to the short rail? No, he's going. And he's left it sitting on top of the 10. This couldn't be any more awkward. This is awkward. This is really difficult to judge the hit right.
2 balls straight down the table. I think that's what it'll do. Nope, he did not do that.
And
that's going to be a sellout.
Come into play. Well, the big shot is going to be just the angle of the 3 to get to the 4, I think, and then that'll be it. That'll be it all over this rack.
What was that?
Well, until he did that.
I mean, what the heck was that? What was he thinking there?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, he must have known the cue ball wanted to go that direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure
And I
what the
think he
heck
was
that
maybe,
was.
well, I think he was maybe thinking, well, the three ball's wide open. I'm bound to get a, maybe get a bump, but I'm bound to still have a shot in the three. But when you think that way, then you know that Sod's Law said if something like that's going to happen, you're going to get locked up. And now he's played a disastrous safety. And he's given ball in hand to SBD. So Cobra's had a bit of a brain fart there these last couple of shots. Now this is just going to be a straight roll through to get on the four, and well, a bonus opportunity here to nick one back.
This is a little tricky getting the 8-ball
Nope.
loose.
Well, he's making sure he's getting it loose, but he's sacrificing that, but not been perfect in the four.
It wasn't a terrible play, but
now, what do you do here, Steve? Do you run for cover, or do you go all out for the cut in the side? Look at where the 5-ball is, or the cut back into the corner. I mean, either of them are ugly.
Shooting it's risky because you get a piece of the 7, you could be in the side pocket.
Yeah, he's going for the cut.
I'd probably play safe, just put him on the 6-ball here.
That cue ball wants to hit that 7, but he looks as if he's trying to take evasive action, I think.
Yeah.
He's trying to avoid it.
He can hit he's gonna hit the balls. Oh,
yeah,
he did.
Dragged it.
Well,
he's dragged it off.
Thick, that's why.
But anyway, the end result isn't bad.
I think he would have hit the 5 for sure if he would have made the ball. But yeah, he got the what do you call it? Second prize?
Yeah, well, second prize, but the rack is up for grabs again. I mean, do you think he got a bit too greedy there, Steve, going for the breakout in the 8-ball and relying that he was going to get, ideal on the 4? I think he should have maybe thought twice about that.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that trying to break it going from the 4 to the 5 was risky. I mean, that was my first inclination because where the 5-ball's sitting, but you hit that 10-8 wrong, you can hook yourself. I mean, I don't know that it was a terrible play.
Well, to me, that was a bit like a snooker player where a snooker player wouldn't pot a red and go into the reds and then relying and get lucky on getting on a colour. That's like a cardinal sin in snooker, potting a red and going into the reds.
You knew you were going to have something on the 4. I thought he should have played safe on the 4 instead of shooting it.
Well, this is all about the 4-ball. Whoever gets it should be getting themselves out. That's a pretty good safety from Cobra this time. I think it is. Looks good to me. There is an edge, though. Just a feather edge.
Where's the cue ball going?
And he did it. That was a tough shot to shoot at.
It was.
You hit a little thick, the 4 is in front of the pocket, you hit it like that, and the cue ball goes to the corner. I don't know how he came up with that, but it worked.
Well, Cobra not going to have a problem hitting this 4 now. Does he hit it hard, or does he try and just hit it full in the face?
You got to hit it with some speed because there's no cover there.
Well, he called the 9-ball just in case, and SBD's going to have to do the same thing. Hang on a minute.
Now you just got to decide where you're going to play the 4. If you don't hit this too hard, you can probably play the 4 in a side pocket. If you hit it with speed, it's going to be coming down table.
It's going to reach the bounce.
Boy, that's all just from how much he cut it. He cuts it a little more, and that 4-ball travels a lot more.
Well, the banks are definitely open. They're 100% open. This is perfect for the bank. Got to watch the cue ball, though, for the 5. Got to think about that. Yeah, well.
This is nobody's favorite shot. I mean, this is a tough position. He almost has to cut it left. Cutting it right, can he get past the 10-ball? And if he doesn't get past the 10-ball, the 8-ball. And he ended up hitting them both, and he came out good. So I consider that one of those things going your way. He's going to shoot
I would have said it could have come out gooder, but this will do. And a brush on the 7, and everything's perfect. Well, this is a vital rack that SBD came out on top of. Eventually.
He needs to break and run some racks, you know.
Well, that's what you think. We've seen how well he has broken in previous matches,
Well,
so he needs that to kick in.
He's actually been making balls. He just hasn't been coming up with a shot.
So into rack number 11. Now, what the hell's he lining up with? Looking over there, he's lining up with something in the stairs.
Yeah, he's trying to get a consistent butt elevation. And this doesn't look like anything's going in.
Right. And
the one ball goes, and the table's good, so that's not good for SBD.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them nights by the look of it. Cobra's already halfway home.
This is kind of like the match that Cobra had against Spectre Dawn.
Hi, you're right. Yeah, Cobra couldn't get a break either. Mind you, I think Cobra did a fair bit of self-inflicted damage in that match as well, if my memory serves me right. I think I haven't seen him make as many errors for a long while as I did in that match.
Well, but Cobra's played better than Spectre Dawn did in that match, in this match. And, you know, SBD hasn't done a lot wrong, but things haven't gone his way. He's made maybe some mistakes and push outs and safeties, but in general, his play's been pretty high level. And it's just, this is the way pool is. One guy's just, everything's firing on all cylinders.
I think whether you get to the highest level in you know, real life or the higher level in virtual pool, then there's a similar thing where, you know, you could have a great game in terms of potting and everything, but if you don't get the vital shot or you don't get that follow-up break, you can get punished a lot more than what you probably think you should have, because even the odd error can be really costly against a high-level player. Cobra.
Yeah, this has just been things going well for Cobra, and he's playing excellent. I mean, that's a hard combination to beat.
Watch that 10 ball. Watch the 10 ball. Watch the 10 ball. Whoops, there we go.
Well, that didn't go his way.
You've just got to laugh when you see that. It's the only ball he's going to end up behind, and he rolled right on top of it.
He got the cue ball on the wrong line. I mean, that's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could have held up more.
But there's another little roll of the ball there for SBD.
But see, if you went 1, 2, 3 rails and back down, 4th rail being the end rail, it would have been hard to hook yourself. He had other options. Watch out, 10 ball.
Now, what match was it, Stub? I was ready to do the live stream, I think, and I said during the start that Stub is leaving us the last minute, and he's probably going to come in and the match will time out. He'll turn up and say that he couldn't get in the lobby, and lo and behold, that's what he did say. So,
well, this is tricky. He's going to call the 8.
So, nobody to blame but himself.
He's going to play the 7 off the rail here. He's going to play the 7 off the rail into the 8. This is, I think, he was able to play it directly. I didn't think he could do that.
Well, it's a chance gone. That's what that is.
Yeah,
and that's more than once we've seen this happen, where SBD's had the table, and it's all down to him, and he's failed to get out. Well, twice now I'm counting.
Well, look at this.
Well, let me read that again then. What was it you were saying? That's
known as you
why was Stub EQ'd? I was Stubb DQ'd in round 1 or 2, but still could play his next match. When did that happen? I don't recall that.
DQ doesn't mean you're out of the tournament. No.
Yeah, if we get DQ'd in a round 1 side and ended up in a 1-loss side. But anyway, the reason he's out the tournament is because he was messing about and then couldn't get in the lobby, he said. Well, what's happened here? How's SBD back at the table? Cobra missed the 10 ball. Obviously,
no, Cobra missed the combo. The one sitting right in front.
He missed the combo.
Didn't you hear what I said? You give and I give back. Yeah.
Huh, I was too busy reading the chat.
Oh, this is no gimme here. Excellent shot. Yeah, that was a huge give back.
If you get DQ'd in the winner's side, you go to the 1-loss side. Well, Chimpy said DQ means out permanently.
Only in the Netherlands.
Now 2 balls going in. Well, maybe there's a thin cut in the 1 past 8, I think. Yeah. Now, again, I think this is certainly, it's so thin, you think he's going to miss the 8 ball. Now, the line in the cue ball could get down on the short side of this 3. That's too heavy.
But he's still at the table. He's still got control and he can play safe.
Well, the banks are open again. That bank past the 9 ball looks pretty inviting, but he's not even entertaining it.
That was pretty tight, trying to hit it past the 9.
He's left an edge, I think. Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's left an edge.
I think he'll try to hit it thin. If he tries to hit it thicker, I think it's going to be a problem.
Oh, he's just hit it thin and no more. Barely moved an inch, that ball. That's perfect. I mean, this is awkward to get the right hit and keep this safe at distance. Well, that's another good response there from SBD. Excellent.
And now he's kicking 2 rails because he's got nothing.
Yeah.
See how far off the rail is this 3 ball. Yeah, he's going to try to kick it in. And it's a little close to the rail to make it really easy, but it's doable, but it's tougher when it's close to the rail. You want this like a 1/8 to 1/4 inch off the rail is perfect for this shot. And here we go. He's got a good table. I think he'll just stun this over for the 4.
Well, he's won the safety exchange. Now he has to
win the rack. Could shoot this in the corner too and go forward, which I think is what he's going to choose, which I think is a smart choice because that's the easier shot. The stun shot's a little tricky. Hits it perfect.
A good angle. He's got to watch the stun and the side pocket here, just in case he gets it too. He's gone past it. See, he stunned it hard enough. If you didn't stun that hard enough, it could take a line right onto that side pocket. Well, he's good now. Where can this go wrong? Now you're going to a little nip back.
But when Cobra missed that combination, that would have made it 8-3. Instead, SPD won that rack 7-4, and now he's going to run this rack 7-5, and all of a sudden he's back in the match.
I'll get into this a wee bit, just make sure he goes back far enough. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to turn into a match. Being down 2 at this point is very easy to overcome. But it would sure be a lot easier if he broke better. I mean, he's just last time was dry. A couple times before that, he made balls and didn't have a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still need that little bit of luck to get. You're never guaranteed you're going to have a shot. You need that little roll of the ball to have the follow-up shot.
Well, he's doing the right thing with the cue ball, and you know, I mean, he's given himself a pretty good chance. to come
Oh,
up
this
with a
looks
shot.
good. If the 10 ball gets out the way, I think he's got he's got the gap. He's got. Well, the first problem I think is he's going to have to run this cue ball to get around and up the table for the 3 into the same pocket.
He's going to have to hit it, but you know, I mean, this is not a difficult shot.
Just needs to avoid going into a corner like that behind the 8 ball. Oh,
yeah,
and it's just held up.
That was kind of expected. It was going to open up off that third rail and go. I think he'll probably roll this. You know, this is. You could hit this with speed and come off the end rail if you didn't like this kind of situation, but you know, he hit at perfect speed, so I think he'll just roll forward, shoot the 5 in the corner, shoot the 6 and maybe the same corner or the other, depending on where he gets. And he's leaving a cutback, so the 6 will be in the same corner.
We've seen how you get caught out with these cutbacks.
Yeah, this is the shot. If he makes this, he's out. But this is not guaranteed.
Wiped its feet, but it's gone in.
Pretty good.
Now, got to go back far enough because the angle means he's just going to go forward here.
He's going to go forward there. Now, see, in real life, you would avoid doing that, and I'll tell you why. All it takes is a little piece of chalk on the ball, and you're hooked by the 9. Because if you get a skid, what happens is energy comes off the cue ball, and it doesn't roll forward. So, in real life, most players are going to stun that, not go forward.
Well, provided he gets out here, this next break could be very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Well, you know, he's done what good players do. He didn't panic. He knew he was playing well. Just because he got down a lot, and he's hung in there, and he's back in the match.
Rack number 14, Cobra.
Well, that
with
was
a 1
a break
rack
and
lead.
run there. Hugh, that was a break and run that last rack.
Yeah. Well, a handy one. We'll be getting another one as well. Something's gone in.
Got a ball, but this was no good.
No shot. Well, again, you can just run into the other end, can't you? But you just go up to the short rail at the other end.
You gotta be careful where you put this ball. If you're gonna leave a whole ball, there's a lot of safety options. But
there's a tricky safety behind the 5 from that end of the table, and you can still do it from this shot.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Oh, I'd be stunning this in behind the 5 every day of the week here.
You got 2 choices. You can go straight down too, but I think going behind the 5. No, you just roll this. You don't stun it. You just roll this with left English.
I'd still be inclined to just use the spin bit a little jabby. That's the way I'd play it.
He's looking going the other way in this right now. Now
he's trying to send a 1 behind the 5.
He may be going. No, he's not. He's going straight down table. And
he hasn't
the reason why that shot's tough is exactly what you're seeing happen here. If the 210 were kind of like rotated, or they were more side to side, the problem is that was a tough shot to get cover because you only had a small blockers with a 2 and 10 lined up like that.
This is dodgy.
This is very dodgy. You got to
dodgy because the 4 ball stopped and the 1 ball going away
behind this 1 ball. That's really the only shot here, and you could get him on the 4. See, that's not a good shot. He should have kicked behind that ball. now he's going to get safe because it's pretty easy to get over there by the 7-3 and you got the 10-2 and he's going to get safed up here. All he has to do is bank the 1. I don't know why he's not doing it. He just banked the 1
Send it
towards
down to the 8 ball.
Yeah.
He's going the other way, just going for length of cue ball.
I don't understand that situation. I think he could have cut it more and gone to the side rail before the 8, you know, made sure he didn't get the double kiss. Now this one, same kind of thing. You just hit this with left English, and even if you bring the cue ball more towards the 8 or 5, there's so many balls over there, you're going to get safe behind that 7, 3, 5, and 10. Now he's trying to play it the other way, and it's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But I tend to like using the cue ball more to get to it than the object ball.
This is a full in the face kick into the back of the 1 ball here.
Yeah, and you're going to be safe. Now you want to hit this with top because that's going to make it stop. When you're more directly into the rail, top is better. When you got a little more angle into the rail, and draw is better.
Well, here's a chance.
Yeah, that's a sellout. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. He's going to stun this over. He'll hit the side rail. He didn't hit the side rail, and he didn't make the ball.
He's at the point. Well, Cobra.
I'm not quite sure what the heck was going on there. I mean, that
probably surprised he's back at the table.
Yeah, that was
a mistake
there.
And that was, again, this could be a big 2-rack swing right there with that shot. Should have been 7 apiece maybe, but Cobra looking to open that gap. Now, this is tricky, this cut.
You can roll this and shoot the 3 in the side or up in the corner.
He might just bump this 7 ball, but he's got to bump it the right way, though.
Well, if you roll it, it doesn't matter that much.
And that's rolling and bumping it the right way. That's perfect.
So, yeah, that's going to be costly. I'm not sure what happened there. It wasn't a shot I expected him to miss.
Yeah, maybe he came to the table thinking, well, I should be 7 apiece after this, and missed the first part of the deal, getting the first pot.
Well, you know, I mean, that's the way pool is. It's hard not to. It's hard to be perfect.
Well, you know, he could be dwelling on that by the end of this match. You never know, thinking about seven apiece looming in the horizon, and then suddenly it's going to be 8-6. I think the main thing, though, if you're SBD, is you're actually still back in the match and in touch, whereas 20 minutes ago you weren't necessarily.
And he just moved that. He just brushed that 8 ball and put it right on the rail.
I think he's locked it, yeah.
No, it's not locked, but it's awful
not
close.
Locked yet. No, it's tight.
But this angle shouldn't be an issue.
No, that's the line you want to be on when you're playing an 8 ball like that. You don't want anything any more than that sort of cut. Even then, the 8 ball wanted to just run away from the rail. So this is just a little dink up the short side for the 10 into the opposite side pocket. Well, how much is that going to hurt SBD, having to sit and watch Cobra do what he should have done himself, run the table? Rack number 15 with a 2-rack lead.
Balls down?
No, nothing.
Boy,
1 ball's
on. I thought
on.
that 4 ball was going in, and it did not.
And, well, again, he's got to work the cue ball here to get back into the table for that too.
Yeah, see, I would always pull this past the 4 ball, hit the side rail. He could go forward here. If you're going to pull this back, pull it back past the side pocket.
He's missed the 1, and this could be another one that's going to hurt.
And that's 2 racks in a row. He misses the 1 ball.
The cracks are showing. And Cobra won't need a lot more encouragement when he's watched these last two racks, how they're unfolding.
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's getting to the point where it's not panic time yet, but the closer Cobra gets to 13, the tougher it is to come back.
So 2-3, not a problem. 4 ball up past the 9. The problem's the 4 to the 5, hasn't it? I mean, you're not playing the 5 past the 9, put it that way, and you're not playing it past the 7, so something's going to have to be done. Bit of ducking and diving probably on that 5 ball, I would suggest.
I think he'll probably end up shooting a 5-9 combo. That's an excellent shot.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Because
He's got
it
the
gives him
angle.
a nice little angle where it's natural to get to the 5 ball, and he's got an angle where it's going to be hard to hook himself.
I'll tell you something, Steve. The billiard looks a lot easier than trying to get good on that 5 to play the combo. The billiard looks far easier.
I play for the combo every time here.
See, he's way short. The billiard's on. See, commentator's eye again. It's got to be the billiard. There's no way he's trying to play the combo, surely.
Well, if you want to hook yourself, you're going to shoot the billiard. It's tough because of where the 8 ball is. I mean, I don't like that.
I think he's going to take your advice. He's looking at
honestly, the combo is tough with where the 8 ball is because the 5 is going to want to go towards the 8.
Well, he's going to try and play it off the back of the 9.
If you're going to shoot the billiard, you got to shoot it with some speed, get the cue ball out of there.
No, he's called the 5, so he's going to play this off the back of the 9. That's what he's trying.
It's not a bad shot. And
he's got it. Well done.
I mean, anybody that plays a lot of 8 ball knows those shots.
Well done.
So he's probably come straight down here.
It needs to get legs. It needs to get legs.
Well, this is where he plays safe. Well, he may not. It rolled enough he can shoot this.
Oh, no. He's cutting this and get up and down.
You're going to shoot this, unless you want to torture your opponent. But yeah, if you want to win, you're going to shoot this. But come up a little shorter, you would have had to.
Now, just got to. I mean, you probably say just come back into the table and leave the cut. Don't try and do anything any more elaborate than that. He's going way inside. See that the only problem with that shot there is that he, that loads of English it on there. It could easily have skirted past the 10 ball and ducked behind it there, but you got the bump. That's why I said, don't do anything more elaborate. Just leave the cut, and the 9. Your cue ball's going to go in the right direction. You got on the 10.
Yeah, leaving angle is probably.
You took a wee bit of a risk there, but anyway, it's going to be a 3-rack lead again.
It's a 3-rack lead, and he's got 4 to get there, and SPD's got 7 to get there, so almost 2 to 1.
Two ball. Yeah. Now,
well, the one in the side pocket.
Yeah, cue ball's going in the right direction to come up for the 3. So this is well worth a go, because if he gets this and gets on the 3, he's home and dry in this rack. 4 ball to 5 ball, there's a bit of acreage to cover, but every ball has a pocket. So again,
this
it's
is
a
natural,
test of the cue ball.
This is pretty easy, really, because it's a natural angle. Just all you got to do is make the 1 with reasonable speed.
Yeah, he's judged that very good. Excellent. Wait a shot. So 4 ball to 5 ball's the critical shot here. I can't see anything else being a problem. It's just 4 ball to 5 ball. 8 balls in the middle of the table from the 7.
He wants to get an angle on this 4, which he has.
Right. Well, I mean, is it 2 rails and miss the 9 ball, or is it a big stun and come up inside?
I'd always go to the side rail here. But I'm not sure he'll do that. But I would always go to the side rail there. This shot, you can hit the tit. Anything could happen.
Yeah, he's went inside.
I don't like playing it that
inside,
way.
and he's played it perfect.
But, you know, in real life, you're also going to have a little more variance when you're trying to hit that shot.
Now, he doesn't want to be straight in this 6 ball. Anything but straight. Now, a little jab and a hold here. He can still hold the cue ball. I don't know whether he can go forward and just come back. Now, he's checking it up just to make sure it comes back. Yep. So this second half of the match looked as if it was going to be a neck-and-neck battle, but it's actually gotten away from SBD. It's gotten away at the wrong time here. Just when he was really breathing down Cobra's neck, things have just gone a bit on the wrong side for him.
Couple missed 1 balls. Against lesser players, you know, you can get away with missing early in the rack more. But against really good players, missing early in the rack can be just as bad as missing later because they're going to run out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't want to be playing stuff like this. I mean, you got to get this cue ball back into the table.
But he really just has to make this with you know, the right speed. I mean, this isn't hard.
Right now, out of the pocket.
It's when you have to start doing screwy things with a cue ball and you're like that it gets hard. Well, Spudboy hit the like button. How many are we up to here? We've got 7. That's pretty good.
Excellent. We're getting there.
But we got 20 watching, so there's a lot more.
Well, I'm looking at just a percentage return and depending on the amount of viewers we get. If we get a 40% return in that likes, then that we'll just have to accept that. So double figures for Cobra, 3 away.
Yeah, now it's starting to get tough. He's got a ball and a break too. If he gets a shot, then doesn't look like he can come up with a shot. So this is where push out. You know, push out's real critical. You want to make a good push here. You could kick at this. You could kick at the 1 and try to kick it past the 6 and get safe.
There's a fair chance you're going to be in trouble here because these balls are all just sitting to block.
Well, he's going to push, so this needs to be a good push because I mean, I kind of like where he's at right now. I might have just kicked at that right off the bat. See, this is too easy.
Yeah.
This is too easy. I mean, there's too much you can do here.
You can just send that around the corner off the long rail there above the 7, around the corner and use those balls right there for cover.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, though. You may not get safe doing that because you're going to run into the balls.
Now he's trying to get the cue ball the other side.
Well, he left an edge. And he's going to pay now because this is the easiest safe in the world. You just run into the 7, come back across. You got the Great Wall of China there. It's like, yeah, this is a pretty easy safety. He's calling that just in case he makes it, but he's playing safe here.
Oh, wait a minute. Has he left an edge for the billiard?
Yeah, he has.
I don't know whether he can get the billiard.
I'm kind of surprised he played it like that. I thought he'd hit it thinner and catch the outside of the 7 and maybe try to bring the cue ball up more. But
he got enough for the billiard. Not quite.
Boy.
Cobra, I think, can lock this up here.
Yeah,
I mean, he can pot the 1 as well, but he's trying to nail it to the 6.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's what you want to do. Get him real tight on it.
I mean, the tighter the better because you cut off angles to rails. I mean, it makes the shot much tougher. I think he's just going straight up and down though. I think
yeah, that's
what the heck, good enough. How's his luck?
Yeah, not very good. So he can shoot this. He can play safe off this. He's got some choices there. It's looking like he's thinking about shooting it, but he may not like what he has to do with the cue ball to get on a 2.
See this from this end. He's heading to the the long grass.
No, he's going to
He's
shoot
played the pot. Now he needs to miss the traffic. And would you know it, he's bumped to 6 and locked up behind it.
Well, there was some risk there with that shot. So he can kick this in. I think he can kick and hit.
I think the side pocket's in the way again.
You either got to really spin it up or you try to draw it back. I don't like trying to draw it back. This is. Is he going to play the 2-railer? I think he's playing the 2-rail kick.
Yeah, he's called the 7. You've given it a bump.
He hit it hard and shortened it up. That was
Cue
sweet.
ball.
Boy, he hit that good. But he just didn't come out good. So, if you like bank shots, this is certainly a makeable one. I think he'll probably shoot the bank, but because let's see, does he have enough to play safe? He could play safe here too. The safety's not bad. I think he's playing safe. Oh, I wouldn't have played it that way. I would have. He had enough. He could have hit the rights. He could have hit the 2 and used the 8-9-4. Brought the 2 and cue ball both across. I'm kind of surprised he played it that way. That was hard to get safe that way.
Well, this should be a half decent safety because there's a lot of open country down here, and there's.
See, and he did the same thing.
The thing is that to
I
me,
would have cut the 2 ball towards the middle diamond on end rail and taken the cue ball past the 8-9 and up to the other end rail. And I mean, I just
see the close. Again, you're leaving your opponent closer to the ball, and now Cobra's the one that can play a shot and get distance and still get cover.
This isn't quite as good an angle, but you can play it soft, not up to the end rail. Play it soft here, and that's what he's going to do. Oh, he hit it too fast.
Where's the cue ball going?
But he got a bump on the 5, so it came out, but not good. Window. So this is pretty easy to put this cue ball on the 4. He's not going that way. He's going to go the other way.
He's going to have to run that cue ball. I think it's just run far enough, but not too
good.
far.
Yeah, that's a good shot. And he's going to kick
loads
this.
of juice.
This is tricky to kick safe here.
Well, there's a result. Now, can he kick that in?
He can. He can kick it in. He's got to get the outside of it or it's not going to go. It'll just rattle, bumble in the pocket. But this does go. Yeah, that shot's harder than it looks because you got to get way outside the ball and hit it pretty thin to make it. So,
4 ball up past the 6.
Is he going to stun it? Let's see what he decides to do.
He's cutting into the corners. He's just trying to brush across for the 4 into the other corner. Yes, he is.
He ran into it, which if you're going to run into it, you could have hit that easier, I think, and rolled it.
Yeah.
But, now it's going to get tricky. The 6 ball does go if you get the right angle on it. But the 4 ball doesn't.
I missed that quite badly there, misjudged it.
Well, I think he expected to throw more, and these balls are pretty clean. They don't throw that much.
Oh, the yardage started really badly now. I'm going downhill rapidly. That'll do it.
Yep, that's a
I'd
good
set
shot.
up for that. I'm looking to see where the line is to get to it.
This is not the easiest kick here.
No, I'm struggling to find a line myself. I mean, there's a gap between the 8 and 9, and there's a line to get there, yeah. I mean, it's a big target considering if you did go to the rail first, you could strong chance of hitting the ball. Would you believe it? He's been round the back.
That's
Look at how much of a gap there he missed that by.
That's kind of bad luck there.
Wow.
That was hard to do.
I mean, that was almost very good with the running that was on the cue ball, but.
Well, you may want to play just to play safe on this 6. Trying to play to get the perfect angle on it is, it's it's doable. I mean, he's got a good. He's a little bit too straight in here.
Well, he's going to
Honestly,
try and get there, but at the end of the day, he's going to have an easy enough safety, or he should have if he can get there. Is he going to leave the cut?
The easy safety was being on the other side of it. He's going to shoot this.
Oh, he's going all out for the cut.
Well, you almost have to in this situation. I mean, could you play safe? Yeah, but it's not a guaranteed safe from this side of the ball. He's got it.
And that looks needs to hold up there, and that will do very nicely indeed. He's going to be 1 away.
No, 2 away.
2 away, sorry. I can't count. It's that time of night and my brain's shutting down.
Yeah, well, SPD's played a great tournament, but he's going to need, you know, he could still win this. I mean, if Cobra gets on the hill, it starts getting tough, but he can still come back here, especially in winter break. We got 2 good logos. People are using AI to make their logos. I mean, that 10 ball with the Cobra is excellent, and SPD's is good too. So all you guys that have crappy logos, there's no more excuse anymore with AI.
So Cobra is 2 away. 2 away from a semi-final matchup. It could be an all-UK matchup, or it could be another UK-Japan matchup. Couple of balls have gone in. Oh no, 1 ball's gone in. 3 ball decided it wasn't having it. It stayed up.
Yeah, but this is...
What ball went in? 7?
This is good. This is, it's not quite connect the dots, but it's close. I mean, this is all you could ask for. And it comes up just a teeny bit short on the 2, which I'm sure isn't what he wanted here. But
well, I think he's less concerned about that. It's the fact the 3 balls hanging over the side pocket that he doesn't have to worry about trying to get position. He just has to pot the 2. You know, he's always going to be on the 3. Now, does the 4 go past the 5?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does. You get a bus pass there, yeah.
It's close to connect the dots. I mean, this is pretty simple.
So we are an hour and 31 minutes into this match.
So the 10 is blocking the 9, so he'll have to get the cue ball in a good spot for the 9. And that's really the only place I can see this going wrong.
Yeah, six to the 8 looks straightforward enough to get there, but you know, you overcook this 6 ball to the 8, and
you want to get good on the 8. You know,
you might not have a way to get to the 9.
You'd like to come down and shoot the 9 in the corners that's open, not have to go behind it or anything. Oh, you may overhit this. Whoa, ball.
Needs to slow. He needs an angle. Well, he's got something of an angle, but
yeah, this is still okay. I mean, it's a little bit more speed sensitive, but this is still okay. He's just going to hit this.
Is he going to come up the short side here?
Yes, he is. Yeah, for sure he's coming that way.
No, round about where the donut is. That's perfect.
Yeah, well done.
Well, okay, it's less than perfect. He should have been where the donut is. That way he's off the rail a bit more. But anyway, we'll give him 8 out of 10 for that.
He'll take this.
He's definitely on the hill now.
Yeah, now he's on the hill, and this becomes very difficult to come back when you're down.
Well,
hill 6.
Showing why he's a multiple champion, because he's bounced back from disappointment. He's been very strong, very solid.
SBD got the job done. SBD got back in the match, and then everything went south when he missed those 2-1 balls, 2 racks in a row. That was the whole match right there. I mean, he that really changed the tone of the match, and Cobra's played great ever since. So this is not really all that wonderful. I would.
Right,
if he doesn't play safe here, he's going to be playing safe on the 2. He's thinking about the 5. Oh, and he didn't get there. I think he was trying to slide over behind the 5.
No, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in trouble right now. This cue ball's going to bump the 10 and duck behind the 3.
This is a little tricky here. This is
I
a little
think.
tricky here. This he's trying to get him on a 10.
He didn't bump the 10. He's left it
That's
nailed
excellent.
anyway.
Yeah, that's a good shot there.
And
Just
I don't
kinda
know whether
thinned it
he's got
past
the line
3.
off that other rail. Yes, he has got the line off the rail to get there.
Yeah, and this is
Try to just sit on it.
this is a pretty good shot.
Not going to hit a rail, is it? It's going to hit a
Yeah, it
rail.
is.
Yeah.
If you hit that one ball, you're going to hit a rail.
Now, there's I'd be going the other way. There's an edge this side. There's an edge this side off the one. Why is he not looking at that? There's an edge there.
The
go
problem
that way.
is you're going to hit the 2.
No, he isn't. Let me have a look.
If you hit it thick enough, you won't. But just the edge won't do it.
No, you do that way. You just jab it with a little bit of right English, go to the rail, and the spin will take you over to where the 4 ball is.
Well,
I'd be playing that. I'd be playing that every day of the week there.
Where's the cue ball going?
But, this isn't terrible from where he's at. But there's some options here. It's just not easy to come straight across and get anything like that. It was just, he didn't have the angle to do that.
We're going to be tip-tapping and pushing the 1 ball up the rail until eventually it bumps a 9 here.
This is going to be trouble here, I think. You got your choice here. I mean, you can cut and go to the end rail if you want here. You don't have to come straight across. He's going to, but see, this is the problem with coming straight across. You're going to do that. Cut it more with some English, go to the end rail and come in behind him.
Now he's just cutting this past the pocket to the 9 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was more doable because you had the 8 ball and a holder.
What do you do here? Do you use the knuckle of the pocket? Do you use the point?
I like the knuckle. The only problem is that you're jacked up because the way to shoot this to be really effective is you put left English on it off the knuckle. But the problem is that he's jacked up over the 7. So I think he's playing the right shot. Oh, this could be good. Oh, he didn't hit it.
Right. Well.
So
the 5 and 7 are on the long rail.
The 5 is the biggest problem. The rest of it's not too bad.
So 2, 3, 4.
Where the 4 is, you should be able to get on the 5.
Oh, now see there you go. That 10 ball's just sort of interfering with a possible line to get to the 5.
The 10 ball. I think he did it on purpose, and that was probably a mistake. So now all of a sudden, getting on the 5 is a lot harder. I think he'll just dink this and take the longer shot on it.
He might end up just bumping this 5 ball around the corner and sticking behind the 7. Let me have a look. Well, he can do that if he wants.
I think he's a shooter.
I think he's all out for the pot.
At least thinking about it.
I mean, just a stopper. But the problem is you've got to make sure the 5 ball... Well, he went all out for the pot.
Yeah, the stop shot was a little tricky with where the balls were sitting.
Well, what do we think?
It should be all over.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, Arnie thinks so as well. What wasn't even close to scratching? I can't remember what I mentioned. Or how long ago did Liquid type that? It's far too late for me to remember what I said 2 minutes ago, let alone quarter an hour ago. Well, Albie's probably gone home and had enough. Yama's probably gone to bed as well.
We're about to go to bed.
This is off the rail, the 7 ball. He just really needs to drop it in. He's on the 8. Doesn't have to do anything. Just roll it in.
He's taking his time here, making sure.
Now, yeah, just dropping onto the rail as close as he can to make that straight down. And that'll do very nicely.
The only thing can mess him up now is the titty.
Yeah,
I don't think it will. He's pretty straight in.
He's far enough out that he can just make sure he hits it straight past. Well, I didn't see an awful lot wrong with Cobra tonight.
No, Cobra played great. I mean, SPD really played pretty darn good, but Cobra played great.
So it's a 13, what is it, 13-6, 13-8, 13-6 win for Cobra. So he is into the semi-final. I wonder if Cobra, I don't know whether he's working tomorrow. He might be, so he might not even be able to be there to see the match, but he can watch
I'm certainly planning on coming to the match.
Well, he can whoever misses it can certainly watch it on Slim's channel later on in the day anyway, but I'll be home, probably miss the first rack or so, but I'll be in to catch up on it. So let's do a quick refresh. And there we go, Cobra in the semi-final, and the hot seat match is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and that is between Acero and Spectre Dawn to see who gets to the final.
7 a.m. Slim's time.
Yeah, it's early, it's breakfast time. So if we want to look at stats.
Why not?
Second down. And
Cobra certainly is a contender, but he's going to have to win 2 more matches to win this thing against good players.
Right, break stats. Yeah, the break stats are certainly lower than what they've been.
Yeah, but I mean, anything above 60 is pretty good.
Runouts would break Cobra had 2. SBD had 1. But SBD was 66%, Cobra 53% in the break. Racks run 2 for Cobra, Racks run 1. Well, that's it then as far as that match goes. So there is only 2 matches left in this event. And talking about events, if I go to 2026, for them that don't know, the Straight Pool Virtual World Championship for 2026 has gone live, and it's for 32 seats. I think there's 4 in. Oh no, there's more now. Acero is there. Interchange X is there.
I doubt we'll get a full field, but my guess is we'll probably get about 20. Not everybody plays Straight Pool.
There's a surprise name that's in it. I wonder how long that name will stay in it. It might depend on how this tournament goes. Spectre Dawn is actually signed up for the Straight Pool. I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, you know what? I mean, Spectre Dawn should sign up for Straight Pool because that's going to make his other games better. Straight Pool is a great game.
And Vikings there, so there's plenty of seats left. This tournament goes off on March the 3rd, is it? I think I read.
March 4th.
March the 4th. Right. This killer thing, Steve. Romario tried to test it on the pub table, the room crashes. I tested it as well in the room crashes. It may well be that if you test it in the snooker table, it'll crash as well. But what Romario suggested, and this is the one thing I agree with him, you need to make the default table the pub table because it's a UK game.
Whatever you guys want.
Yeah, make the default table the pub table instead of the 9-foot pool table. Because, but as I say, if you test it on those, I think it might work in the hog pen table because it's a pool table. But if you try it on the snooker table or the pub table, the game should generally crash for whatever reason it does. But that's basically it.
All right, I'll check it out.
The things we tested the other day all worked fine. So they did. Oh, aye, but the one thing that's the one thing, the one last thing I need to say before I go to bed. when a player quits in the middle of a killer game, the game works okay after it. It didn't wreck the game like it did before, but the question to ask is, I'm sure when we played ring games, if you quit in a ring game, I think you could leave the room. You still cannot leave the room in killer. You're still stuck in the room. You can't leave the room.
Really? Yeah, well, you're still in the game, probably. I'll have to look at that.
And that's basically it. Right.
All right.
Well done to Cobra.
Thanks for the stream. I'll see you tomorrow, One Pocket Slim.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for hitting the like for them that did hit the like button. And look out for that match tomorrow. I'll be dashing home to catch most of it. And take care. And we'll bid you good night.
Yep, good
and
night.
We'll see you again soon. See you later, folks. Take care. chat is fixed. Good.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.